Hey, beautiful crafting souls. Welcome to Seguras Crafts, where we craft with purpose and heal through creativity. I'm Nala, and today we're making something meaningful together. Let's take a breath and begin. So, I found this cute little stamp set. It is the Sweet and Sassy brand, and this one's called Happy Together. And I thought it was just adorable, and it was a silhouette, and that was the kind of stamp I was going for. And it had these images of these two kids holding hands. I took a piece of cardstock and I placed it in my Misty tool. My Misty tool does have one of those gel mats underneath it, and then I also used my washi tape because sometimes my gel mat, I think there's like a cleaning thing I have to do, but I guess I'm not cleaning it well, and so it's not holding my paper correctly. So I'm probably gonna have to work on that with some alcohol or something. I'll probably figure it out. But just to make sure that it does not move, I did go and I placed a washi tape on top of it to kind of help for peace of mind, I guess you would say, right? So let's talk about the two kids holding hands, okay? So we're gonna do a little story time, and I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about my daughter. So the image of the two kids in the stamp, I was trying to see if I could make it more like her, but it reminded me of seeing my daughter for the first time recently, where she was with a girl that she liked. And I'm watching first of all, I was there before she got ready for it, and I saw her trying to prepare herself, and then seeing her in it, and it was just watching like a glimpse of a moment when, we first experience that interaction with someone, and that love it's so real. It's just a sincere love for people. And so I watched, just like what she was experiencing and imagining that feeling that she's now experiencing, that we all experience when we meet someone that we like. And especially when you're that young and, that time of your life. And so I felt like this is literally what this entire hop is all about, and it's what life is all about, right? We're always just trying to find love, that person that we make that type of a connection with. And so I took the image of the kids, and I decided to make it in a rainbow form, right? And I don't know, to me that was very sentimental, but I could not just tell you, I just came up with the idea of this rainbow form silhouette image on my own without telling you the story. So I had to explain the story. So the very first row, I used some Distress Oxide, and this color is, for red, I use the Lumberjack Plaid. For orange, I used the Spiced Marmalade. For yellow, I used Mustard Seed. Green, Twisted Citron. Blue, Salty Ocean. And purple, Seedless Preserves. Really don't have a true reason as to why I use those exact ones. I just like the color. It worked for me. So you can make it more pastel, you can make more neon, it's all up to you, right? And I just wanted to make sure that you can still see each color and that it kind of blends into people, and just a bunch of kids kind of walking towards the light is the idea, right? And I got very symbolic with this, very, very symbolic with this. It took me a little bit time to even plan this video because I wanted the video to truly be a card that touched my heart and not one that I just made. And that moment with my daughter, created this entire theme of this video and the card. It was perfect, and I couldn't avoid it. And so I was like, this is, if there was ever a message, this was it right now. And so I went ahead and I created this card, and there's a lot of symbolism in this card. Especially when you're crafting out of a very happy place and a proud place, it can really show. You really can get all of your emotions and the way that you see things, or you want to see things. And in this case, this is how I want to see the world. United as one, different colors, different shapes, loving who they want to love. And no judgment by anyone, right? And that's all moving towards the light. And that is ideally how this entire thing happened. So I wanted to make sure that the colors were blending in a way where it formed a background, but you can tell the background is made up of multiple peoples, and they look like they're just going towards the light. I don't know, I had to share that because that really made me proud. Okay, so now I'm going ahead and I'm going to look through these stamps. These are from the stamp Anniething stamps, and I colored 3 different ones, and I wasn't sure which one I wanted to use. I knew that I was the one with the green purple hair. I was like, this so gives me New Orleans vibes, so I'm waiting to make a New Orleans cards with that one for Pride Month. And the one with the color pencil, I liked the color pencil, but I felt like with that background, the color pencil, it just didn't give it the true pop it needed. So I took a strip of vellum, and I think I made like 1.5 inch tall strip of vellum. And I used a die that I had from an old company. It's no longer exists, but it says yes queen, like yes queen. And so I thought it was perfect, but I wanted it to stand out a little bit more because when I placed it on the background, all that color kind of like dissolved because it's right there at the bottom, your purple. So I placed it on vellum, and the vellum really helped to kind of give it the pop. I used some glitter. It's like a purple glitter pink, the same one as that background there that I used on I put the card panel on, is pretty much the same color that I used is the same cardstock I used to create the Yes Queen. So I wanted her to come out from the banner. So I was checking the placement of how high it has to be, and then I went ahead and I folded it behind. I was a little bit lazy, did not feel like using tape, using some liquid adhesives. So I went ahead and I just used some tape that I had laying around. I figured make it good use. So then I tried to determine if I wanted it on the top of the sign or behind it. Ultimately, I went down with going behind it. I felt like it was like a kind of coming out kind of a thing, so I love that. And I went ahead and I used some double-sided adhesive tape and placed it onto my card base. I added some gems because we need to have our crystals, and that is ultimately the finished card. I mean, tell me you're cute without saying you're cute. This card definitely did that. Nailed this challenge. Thank you so much for joining me on this special Pride Month collaboration. This hop is more than just color and creativity. It's a celebration of love, identity, and the beautiful diversity that makes our community stronger. As someone who believes in healing through art, I know how powerful it is to feel seen, supported, and safe to express who you are. And that's why this hop is all about using our creativity to stand up for inclusion, kindness, and equality. Don't forget to check out the other amazing creators in this hop. They've poured their hearts into these projects, and there's so much inspiration waiting for you. Craft with love, craft with purpose. Thanks for crafting with me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell for more mindful moments. And always remember, you are beautiful, you matter, and your life is the art of this world. See you next time.